everybody out there in the DoorDash family, DoorDash community, whatever we're calling it. Yeah, I don't have these long intros. There's a guy who I watch that's got like this 1.5-minute intro that he does for everything, talking about his Patreon page and where you can donate and stuff. And I don't have any of that stuff. Just here to give the thoughts and opinions on what's going on. So I just got back from I've been back for a couple of days. Took a couple of days off from a festival I played with my band up in Cincinnati. And yeah, it was a good time. Never actually been in proper Cincinnati before. It was different. Never, I've always been in like the outskirt areas and stuff. And so it was cool. Got to see a friend of mine's pizza place and all that for the first time and all that. So really good time. We played some shows that it was really odd. We had a lot of flight delays and problems and all that, but to be expected in the era of COVID, I guess. And just getting back out here on the road, people driving like Mario Andretti. I don't know if you guys can see this car behind me. It's 30 miles an hour through here, and I was going about 35, 40. While there, and they were right on my tail. So it's what I love about the area I live in. Anyway, so I put out the video about what I think about the July 31st thing, and take that for what it is. I'm a person that's going to have to work on the 31st. I don't have the leisure of taking that day off. And a lot of people getting into the DoorDash game don't even know about that stuff. And I actually had a thought about that, is people want to do this and they want to take time off in order to prove a point. But, they're proving a point about something that is going to happen to them when DoorDash just goes on these hiring sprees, and it causes them to be able to make the changes they want to. And I've been guilty of going down the rabbit hole on YouTube in particular, of watching videos about changes that slowly creep into my market. And they test them out in certain markets first, in the major cities, and then when I'm here, it kind of comes into us like a week later, 2 weeks later. And that being said, I go down these rabbit holes and I get into the same mental headspace as these people that truthfully have a lot of time on their hands apparently. And granted, yeah, I make videos too in the same way where, actually, no, technically I don't. All my videos, as you see, are as I'm driving to start work, or after I'm done working, or I'm in the middle of working, but I'm always working. And I don't edit them because I don't have the time, and I'm not going to take the time out of my day to do that. It's just the way it is. I do videos on another channel for what I do for a living and my full-time job and teaching and stuff, and yeah, videos take a long time to edit when you want to do certain things. So I don't have the time to do that when I'm working this stuff. Take away from my family more. I'm not going to do it. So anyway, tip I can give everybody today is that when you are starting DoorDash, if you're finding my channel, the amount of subscribers I have and the views that I get, if you found my channel, you can find people who've been doing this a lot longer than I have. But what you'll find too is that you have people that are so concerned over finding that little edge that they find what works for them and they don't relate to other people. I don't know how many videos I watched of making, $3,000 or $2,000 a week. I have yet to reach that goal, no matter how much I work. There was a time, because I was so obsessed with trying to do that I was probably out working like 16-hour days. And I never came close to that goal. Not in my market. Did I stop? God, fuck, I wanted to. But I didn't. And I'm still out here doing this. And, I'm getting much more smart about how I despite what was happening on YouTube and people commenting about making videos about how we need to make DoorDash change, I realized something then, and all that time, all the wasted time there, and trying to prove things wrong. And it's really funny because there's some people who I would watch that would try to prove that DoorDash is lying, but then they'd have like the greatest day ever. So, oh crap, now I gotta find another day in which I can show that DoorDash is screwing us. And so I did the math, and I was trying to figure it out last week because I had a pretty decent week for the 3 or 4 days that I worked. I think there might have been only 2 days. I'm not sure. However many days I worked last week, I made the same as I usually do. Did I decline a whole lot more orders? Probably. But that was my choice. I decided to decline tons and tons of orders because I knew what I wanted to make. It's as simple as that. One of the things that I've noticed with COVID doing what it did to the economy and to the world in general, because I deal with festivals and stuff, and I've got a band that I'm trying to book into places as well, and I'm getting the inside scoop on a lot of things, is everyone suffered. And everyone pretends that their suffering was better or worse than the other, depending on which way they want to go with it. But everyone suffered. We're all going through this, and yeah, we can all go down a conspiracy rabbit hole with everything. It's funny because people that are not conspiracy theorists are on DoorDash, and they just keep crying all these DoorDash conspiracies trying to keep us down or whatever. And yeah, they changed base pay by 50 cents in my area. But you know what? I think I've said it in multiple videos. I choose not to take those orders. I never did before. I did when I first started because I was trying to get my handle on things. And guess what? There's a lot of people that are just starting now. And they haven't figured this out. They may never figure it out. But they're not a threat. DoorDash needs people to do the $2.75, $2.50 orders. They don't need me to do that. I don't let myself be the person to do that. See, so, and on average, I make the same amount per hour when I'm active and everything. I make the same amount per hour as I did before. It seems a lot more chaotic. It seems like I'm declining more, and yeah, it gets frustrating. But it doesn't get so frustrating that it's causing me mental health problems. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of people who are going down this dark turn with their video content, and it's just bashing what's going on. I see that is that they are on borderline, it's causing mental health issues at this point, and maybe they need to take a break. That's the honest truth about it. There needs to be a day of rest because you need to recharge your mental health batteries, and please do it, because I'm over the negative about all this. Just because it's so overwhelmingly much of it. So that's it for now. I'm going to get to work. Hopefully I get an order here soon, and we'll see you guys later.